Right.
Yeah. Say Shalom. You see, start off by saying Kahalal, Yahweh.
Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kodash.
Out here again on the streets. Trinidad East. We're here to push your word until the end. The end is coming soon.
Right.
And say shout out and Shalom to the Akyam from Konazidu Group.
Say
That pushing the word and truth, and the real truth, not their truth, but the truth that comes from the word.
You see double and see the apostles and elders are great millstone.
Can.
Our teachers, our apostles in the truth. You know that teach us daily, on a daily basis. Understand?
And the only one that had the truth from day one.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So that's you know we outside there. You sleep around with my sleep around the face mask and so forth. You mind some hand here. You know, there's some more stipulations. They want to implement. We already see it. We see police right opposite from us, you know, watching to see if we follow in the what do you say? The order.
Yeah.
If the order, you know, so don't mind the face mask. Might hear the bar a little fumbly, but you know, I just mind off this because the brothers have on their own, so they might, you know. But you know, we again, as the brother say, we also get to what to prophesy. And at the end of the day, we see the prophecies playing out again. You know, we gotta continue beating 9 people head because, as I say, being repetitive does work. Doing something repetitive does get you better. You know, it's like when you're playing football, you always repeat a certain particular move, so you're going to be what you'll perfect it. So, but even with this truth, when you repeat and you keep on doing things, that people keep on hearing it. It's like when that people used to make comments about the chip. Like, so they're going to talk about the chip right through. So they're going to think, you know what I mean? We have to talk about it because that is what a major prophecy to play.
And then when they come, they will say, hey, I know him,
yeah, so you see, you beat it in the head. You beat it, yeah, but this man was really telling me that about 20 times, right? You know?
Yeah, but you saw program everybody, you know, like beating things in the head over and over.
That's right. Yeah, that's a real good thing to do. How they keep on beating something in their mind, so you get what a customer and things it. Like
if I can say quicker, you see like they say like as a psychological programming with commercials. They say if you hear a commercial a certain amount of times over a certain period, they say they stay locked in your mind forever.
That's right.
You understand? So all eyes are way. I have a scripture quick if you don't
now
mind.
you go ahead.
It says the Proverbs 22 verse 6, right? They say train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old he will not depart from it.
That's right.
So even when a child is small, you will be constantly drilling the same thing into them over and over and have them rehearsing something, so when they get bigger it will become natural to them.
And you just even last time I was reading the scripture about what the Lord did mention about the young ones. You know? So let's just show you importantly when you're dealing with these young ones that have repeat certain things too and keep on beating it in the head. That is why we also there repetition of prophecy. Some people might think it repetitive, or some people might think it's the same, but it is what it is. You have to, because hey, you say precept line upon line. And sometimes when you leave one precept to go to another precept, it's just basically the same thing. It's a different word. You understand? It's the same thing, so it's still repeating. You understand? And what we're seeing is a repeat also in the stuff that's going to happen. That's what the Lord mentioned. It's so like the days of Noah. Why would the Lord say that? Because it's a repetitive, it's a repeat. Everything has a cycle, and you're seeing a cycle taking place. You understand? And far worse, matter of fact. But the reason why he said this the days of Noah is to give an example. Like, hey, watch out here and watch what went on with that. And it's the same thing what happened to all here. You understand? So, that's what I picked up it. There's the 1 Timothy chapter 4. I'll start from verse 14. No, I'll start from 13. Right? It said, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. You understand? And that way you're supposed to be doing. When the Lord and the next thing to the Lord, hear this scripture say? Yes, hold on. Scripture say, it said, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. You understand? Till he come. Come on.
And you're talking about when he come back, not when he come the first time.
Yeah. So, let's just show you that, to say that, hey, really and truly, we waiting for the Lord? There are the scriptures say, wait ye upon the Lord. There's a reason why you see that. You know? So we are waiting on the Lord, but you know why we waiting for him? He said, till I come, give attendance to read it, to exhortation, to doctrine. But that's certain times he might read over something about 15 times. But he's still giving attendance. You understand? At the end of the day, we're trying to work on the salvation of fear and trembling. And we're trying to hold fast to it. We know, and we'll go into that. Right? But yeah, as I said, you know the stipulations that they implement back with COVID. They have plenty of time now to do what? To give your reading skills, the ability to do the things that they're supposed to do. You understand? There's no excuse. And matter of fact, it's still no excuse even before that. Okay, you still you have to, as the Lord said, to do his will. Even though, remember when you're out showering, you and pray. To ask the Lord to remove that what's going to happen to me, ask the Lord to remove it. But then he say what? Let thy will be done. Even when you say in the Our Father prayer, wait a minute. Let thy will be done. So it's not your will. Not your will. It's the Lord's will. So you also have to do what? To prophesy. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked place. You know, bring back the sheep to the sheepfold. You understand? Bring them back to the marriage. You understand? Warn them, give them warning. That is all the things the Lord tells us to do, and that is what we're doing. You know, we can't make no excuse or nothing for that. And we continue doing that. You understand? We see, hey, day by day we see the crumble of America. We see it being exposed of being mass pedophiles, mass murderers, thieves. You understand? Being the wicked. Just being the wicked that the scriptures mention them to be.
Being that whore.
Yeah, being that whore. You understand? And that is the time that we're in. And that's not it. Yeah. So that just to show you that, yeah, we at that time. And the scripture says give attendance, you know. It say like till I come give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. It say which was given thee by prophecy. See, this is how we say.
Like you have to go park.
Oh. No, yeah, you gotta think something. Yeah. So you say neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy. So just to show you how important it is to speak prophecy. You understand? Give me that in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, start from verse 1 and 2.
Okay, 2nd Ezra 15. Second Ezra 15 verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Speak what?
Speak, it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Speak down ears of people the word prophecy. What's important it is to speak that prophecy. You understand? What's important it is. And people look at that. You understand? We now say to make it feel, yeah, it's at the field with scriptures. But also they give them warning. How they give people warning and warning of the impending dangers to come. You understand? Like prophecy. They think prophecy is what? Things to come. So how could you say he is a prophet, or even Holy Bible, and say it have no prophecies to come? Everything's play off. Come on. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Right? Like if that's coming back to this to the video this yeah, like they do on the fella where you say that the man teaching that there's nothing to come to. How videos watch more Thailand and you do a video on somebody talking about basically man was teaching that no chariots and all this sort of thing and yeah, so the things you teach like thing going and you talk about ship and all this sort of madness and
As per it's strong though.
yeah, and I just to show you that really and truly. So what is the prophecy to come then? Why even Holy Bible if you don't believe in prophecy? Read it over one more time, man.
Yeah. 2nd Ezra 5 verse 1 and say, behold, sorry, Sakya. 2nd Ezra 15, Sakya. 15 verse 1. It said, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth.
What you do what?
Which I will put in thy mouth.
So who the Lord speak to from? The Lord speak to people through what? The prophets. You understand? Like who the Lord let's show something. Like who the Lord speak to? Speak to the people from his prophet. We is like the Lord more peace.
Yeah.
You understand? Scripture does think that is.
Huh?
This is Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1. It says, God who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in the times past unto the fathers by the prophets. So that's what the Lord is speak to by the prophets. And it says, God who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in the time past unto the fathers by the prophets. And these prophets come come and tell you what? Give you warning. Tell you things to come. You understand? Tell you where you're going off, tell you this stuff, so forth. So that's who the Lord will speak to, the prophets. So brother. That's what I'm saying.
Like I say,
Go ahead.
also when you say he'll put in your mouth, at the end of the day, that many always talk about, but because even out here today, it have prophets, but they are false prophets because they speak things according to their own desires or to their own view, and not according to what the Lord say. You understand? So it's really about the second scripture say to follow in the apostles' doctrine. That is what the Lord gave us to hand down to the people. It's not about just speaking prophecy and just talking your own thing.
That's
Have
right.
a certain order on how to do things.
Yeah, please after that.
Yeah, I want for that. 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you,
God.
who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring them upon themselves swift destruction.
God.
Okay, precept also say that about the precepts are men now, about
Can.
about the precepts are men, they're not going according to the scriptures.
Can.
There's John chapter 3, verse 34. It says, for he whom the Most High hath sent speaketh the words of the Most High, for the Most High giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him. So whoever comes into the name of the Most High has to speak his words.
Can.
If you call yourself a prophet, you have to speak the words of the Heavenly Father.
According to his measure, not
According to yours, because we are now, we don't have no wisdom and no knowledge like the Heavenly Father. It wasn't a man who wake up in the morning and say, well, let me write the Bible just so. So we have to look at that,
You think what inspired?
apart right in front of Miguel Moses.
That is on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Now, come now.
Say come now.
The real police right. The
Yeah,
real
that
police
police
right. So
walking
they'll see on
around
the right hand side.
Let's see if I could.
I see a man get wrecked earlier too, so.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. One more that one way.
Yes.
Yeah, who is popping? Yeah, and as you asked earlier on concerning the same thing went already, right? This is 2 Peter 2:9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished. And tell me when that day of judgment came. It never came. They sin that it passed already, but then all of us still here, still being judged, right? So that day, that final day when you talking about the day of judgment itself, that never passed. I don't know how they said that all them things passed already.
That's
Then
right.
Why are we in this world still? That's supposed to be here. We're supposed to be in the kingdom. But they say it's all. Yeah, you go ahead. Right? So Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
That's right.
So if that world had finished, why Esau still in control now? He's still ahead of us going. So that thing where you said pass already never happened. Because they said Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So right now we're supposed to be ruling, and right now we're still not ruling. So that day never came.
And let's just say like even like just to show you that plenty, the unbelief at plenty of these people outside here too, that they can see afar off. There are plenty of them who believe in God and all these things, but they don't understand. It's like the video saw back in the pub, and in the past statement saying people don't know how God is deep. You understand? Because why? They do the things that I was not reading here in Timothy, right? Right? We're marking the first thing, finish the second verse 15, chapter 2 for now.
Alright, save the Lord, right? Verse 2 is say, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah. For they are what?
They are faithful and true.
It's into the scriptures, and that is what we do. You understand? We that is what we believe in, because at the end of the day, we see anything that are written come to pass. And a matter of fact, come to pass and going to happen. You understand? You're going to see it happen.
Still a major prophecy.
Still have major prophecies like the video. I didn't send you the video with the compilation of the RFID chip. I'll send you that to put it up here. Right, I will send you later. It's a whole like it's a long video. I just only take 2 minutes. It's about a 10 to 15 minute video. But somebody just put like over the past year how much things happen with the chip and like how much people take the chip. There's a chipping party in England. You see in a news report, you hear the news report about soon the RFID chip is coming and everyone will have to take it. You know? So you're going to see, right, at the end of the day, that's a major prophecy.
That's a major prophecy.
Major prophecy.
Before the destruction.
Yeah, before the destruction, yeah.
I didn't know that chip back in 70 AD.
This is so going back to 1 Timothy 4, verse 15. No, verse 14. It said, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbytery. Right? It said, meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So meditate. You know, you keep on reading, keep on giving attendance, and meditate day and night. But Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8 say what? Meditate day and night. You understand? Meditate. And that's what we keep on doing. You understand? Meditate upon His word because you know we have hope, we have faith that the things that are written, happening, will happen, and we're going to receive certain things that the Lord said that we receive hope. And every day that we hope and we pray that we are of what? The elect. You understand? We of that number. We of that 130 matter of fact. Or we could be what? Saved. You understand?
Like the end game.
The end game.
Salvation.
Yeah.
You know, we expect to be saved. We expect, you know.
Like the first prize, I will lay for the first prize.
That's what we're doing this for.
I will say how you say that you prophesying maybe when you say the end in part 8, we say it may be declared unto all or something like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you say but the end part of what you read now, we say that you prophesying may be declared unto all. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, but the laying on the hands of the presbytery, right? It said, neglect no my bad, 15. It said, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all.
Yeah, appear to all. Meaning what? It had to be declared to everybody.
And I profited to all, you understand? Yeah, at the end of the day, so how men go say, as I say, Ezekiel 33 verse 33, so what? That is when they go know a prophet was amongst them.
Yeah.
How they will be saying that? They have to know that these particular people were speaking about something that going to happen. Understand?
For the Mosai, and I just balance because the Mosai ain't gonna do something just so
Yeah.
He always warn you, even in past.
Always.
I'm going to say the same thing. Right through. Every major destruction, always public record.
Always.
Say verse 16. He said, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. And them that hear. So that is important it is that you have to be outside there speaking the truth. You have to be doing the videos. You understand? You have to be doing the videos also they're prophesying and so forth. You say, let's imagine that they say, take heed to thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. You understand? So how they go here, man? How they go here if you're not prophesying, if you're not doing the things that the Lord said to do? You understand? So hey, at the end of the day, what the scripture say? At the end it shall what? Speak. At the end it shall speak. Because you know what? It ever said, them that don't hear will feel. You understand? So in other words, they don't want to hear, they go speak to you. Or you go speak, they go feel it.
But if the prophets weren't teaching, what would I speak in the end? Nobody would even know what they're looking out for.
If it wasn't for the prophets, then how would you know they would have been looking out for Messiah? And how we would have been looking out to know that we're looking for somebody to come?
Or for signs.
Or for signs.
Yeah.
You understand the signs, will it?
Our main sign is the prophecy as it unrolled. There's no crunch time. And we know we're right on the crunch time now because the chip is around the corner.
Yeah. So there isn't, as I said that, we go to our scripture here. Second Ezra chapter. You have something there?
Yeah, that's
Now you got
this is Surah chapter 5, verse 7. He said, make no tarry to turn to the Most High Yahweh,
Can.
and put not off from day to day.
Can.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Most High come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. And that is what it's leading up to. So he said, make no tarrying to turn to the Most High Yahweh. And when you look up the word tarrying, look at the mix of procrastinate or to put off. Always, lackadaisical. Everything comes to the Most High, you have to be holy. As the scripture said earlier, give holy to it now,
Seek ye first.
They seek ye first. Because even we talk about prophecies, there are prophecies stating that, the Most High will draw back his word. The scripture says, seek ye the Most High while he may be found. He said, and put not forth from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Most High come forth, and in thy security, meaning that all when in a comfort zone, when you least expect it.
That's right.
That's how the Most High does roll. Yeah.
Make you feel comfortable first and make you feel like everything cool.
Everything good.
And then last year had. Like you have a father, they clean your room. Every 2 minutes he look you and clean your room yet. You just come behind and still one blow in your back.
And I like but everything I always said before. About not neglecting the gift and thing. Because everything was written forward before time was written forward learning, right? What happened to Jonah when he didn't want to go and do the work? That's a warning that to show you.
I shook him up.
It is not in you if the Most High call you to do something, you do it.
Yeah, even our next one too is Moses. Then Moses come and tell the Lord, yeah, these people hard in the Lord. People hard in right.
But he was trying to make that so.
Even when he was going on thing with Pharaoh, what Moses telling the Lord? Hey, Pharaoh, you listen. But it's the Lord hard. And the Lord is telling Moses, why not? You had to do that. You had to go do that. And Moses never stopped.
No, but then again, the reason why he had also is to make an example.
Yeah.
That's what he do now. So they come back right now.
The same thing.
You finish it? You also man?
Yeah, I finished it.
You want to do it?
Yeah,
going on.
this pertains to what we talked about earlier on, but I guess let me bring it back here. The 2 Peter 3, starting from 2. That ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior, knowing this, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Is the promise that he coming, man?
Which is, it's a big thing now, not only for who we know we pushing that for, but it's for everybody basically. Within the plantation.
Matter of fact, we pushing out for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody.
Because he did.
Everybody who don't believe.
Everybody who don't believe. Because he did. When you think about it, is that is what going on with them. These people that not even wake up in the spirit. They give up on the Lord.
True.
You understand? Basically, what they want is the Lord to come and get them handouts.
And
you understand?
According to what the act is saying too, this is pertaining to where the Most High is working from them. Put it in such a way that they get complacent. And that's why they keep asking, like in this case, where is the promise to come? And when they get complacent, that's when they sketch you with the plans go.
Yeah.
Come and keep it light.
For your patience running out, your faith running out.
Yeah.
My pause, I could clear.
And that's the thing, and that's why plenty people don't realize that the Lord will put you through trust and trials. Where you feel that test and trial is, that everything going to come to you one time.
Because even you always say that, right? When you was talking, you say, be a good comfort because I have overcome the world, right?
Yeah.
But when I really watch it on a spiritual level, the rate how we want the place to be judged is a different whole dimension how the Most High looking at it.
Right.
Understand? Because we want it to think overnight.
Yeah.
You understand? The Most High to work with me time, man.
Yeah, even he time and all different.
When you read this Habakkuk 2.
So you had the patience, you have to have the patience.
What Habakkuk say, right? He said, do it tarry,
Wait
faith. Because he done give it one in there already. It will tarry.
They know you have judgment to bring.
Yeah.
It's you. You have to wait for the Most High bring it judgment. You just have to play your part.
It's Habakkuk 7 say in I think it's chapter 3. He did say what, right? when you see the vision, when the Lord come and show the place, right? When you say, Lord, in the day of your wrath, remember mercy. Because you don't know, when you think about it, the time that the brother and the Lord having this vengeance building up in him. When he come back, you can imagine the destruction he was showing, and he got to come and if it have a say, where the water do you, right? Where the mountains there? You know, you see, so in the day of your wrath, remember mercy. Yeah.
That's what they were just talking about. We say, when the Lord come on suddenly,
Yeah.
say, there's Isaiah 45 verse 15. It say, verily thou art a God that hideth himself. You understand? So the Lord has draw back himself, and he has make you feel everything cool, like you'll get away with it. Isaiah 45 verse 15. It say, verily thou art a God that hideth thyself.
Right.
Say the Messiah of Israel, the Savior.
So that is a straight way. And that's a straight way. People don't understand how the Lord is really work. And that's a good title for the video. That's a good title for the video. People don't understand how the Lord is work.
They say we wanted them not run out of patience.
That's right.
You know, because them want something to happen on them time. But this is not about your movie. This is not about us. Who's us?
Yeah.
We are just mere vessels at the end of the day.
He's nobody.
And that's a show you too. The Lord giving him mercy.
Exactly.
Because he giving you time to catch yourself. He giving you time to come back to him. That is why he giving you that period of time and so forth. His mercy is a balance everything. With the scripture Proverbs 11:21, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. He's still giving a balance there. Yes, it's better not be vengeance, but also giving you time to catch yourself to receive that mercy. You understand?
I love it. They Psalms 91 verse 14, straight to the point now. He said, because he had set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he had known my name. You know?
Nice one.
Nice one, straight to the point. But the first part is because he had set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. You know, and the deliverance we forget again before the chariots, they see deliverance from the mark of the beast, the temptation.
That's
you know
right.
what come in, because why before the mark of the beast, what we believe is that is the RFID chip, right? It has something called a vaccination coming right from the corner. And people not seeing that all the news outlets talking about this vaccination and why, and all the news staying now, it's good. The government have it to make it mandatory.
And now, and in America, they already say that if you ain't take the vaccine, you're going to spend time in jail.
Or get fined. One of the two.
Also what Revelation 2, I think Revelation 2:10.
Talk about being thrown in the prison.
In prisons, you understand?
2:9.
2:9, right? Because why? When they ready this cipher, Esau bringing down this whole thing now.
Blasphemy is
That is why they needed the COVID. The COVID was just the smoke screen then. Yeah, the tool or the stepping stone, and he could do what he had to do now.
One of his devices, wicked devices.
You understand? Because people say, well, oh God, that happened. No, this is a worldwide thing, legend. A worldwide thing. So when the vaccination come on the first world countries, what do you think what happened to around the world?
The third world, you had to comply.
It have to comply. You understand? So what they go do? They passing around your vaccination shot COVID thing. They go be wrong. So now people don't want to take the shot.
What the scripture says that we're not ignorant of Satan devices.
Yeah.
I was going to say, remember you said that's no act. You say because he set his love upon me.
Yeah.
But what the scripture said the love of the Lord is. He said to keep his commandments.
Yeah.
So there's the love of God.
That's right.
Yeah, set his love upon me. You know, coming out here and do the work too. You know, because listening now, you obey the commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. And one of the commandments was to go on the highways and the byways and tell the people to obey them to the marriage.
Until the end.
You understand? This is what we have to do. And we keeping up the end. If we keep up the end at the bargain, the most I faithful to keep up his end at the bargain. You understand? So some brothers have to get caught up, some brothers have to experience death and be martyrs. Yes.
It is what
it is. What it is.
It is what it is.
You understand? Because even the scripture of an army house, I say if the disciples, if they could drink from the cup, well, I go and drink from it. And I say, well, all of us surely drink. Yeah. But this is it because what they do outside, they catch him, they lock him up, they torture him, and they murder him. And if we're doing the same thing, what expect to happen to us is the same
When the
thing.
scripture so come on, when you say the servant in greater than
The servant in greater than master.
I match you 10.
Tell the potter
How to mold it.
how to mold it. This is Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For as heaven is high, as heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
He asking you, he telling you.
He's telling you, he's asking,
And as he asked
telling you.
earlier on, basically, you shall not tarry, come in. But as the other asked you now, they want to know. But he's telling you, yeah, my thoughts are my ways.
Yeah.
So you are not to worry about it.
You are nothing to worry. Just do
Yeah,
what I
come
tell
in.
you to do. You know?
Chapter verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So it's coming, right? Everything is coming.
And
It's just not in your timing, but
At the last verse you say, it shall prosper, anything you send it to will prosper me. And people like to prosper in the society, where all the all the complete all the transition to be what? Or the most prosperity, all the most prosperity is rich. You understand?
Be successful.
Be successful. So that if that prosper, they say, yeah, we made it. You see the Lord telling you, them things that he say will prosper.
Can
It will come to pass.
will happen.
You understand? So yeah, this come I think about say, you know, the scripture talk about hey, some men will be beheaded, some men will come up with the Lord, some men will see the coming of the Lord. You understand?
Yeah.
And that next big scripture too, the scripture is John did say that.
Whether-
Some men will see the
death.
coming of the Lord.
Yeah, that one
You
is
understand?
man too, man.
It says some shall not taste death or something.
Some shall not taste that.
Yeah, have it here.
So what I mean? I mean that when the Lord come back, some men that would not taste that. They would come, they would see that glory in the Lord coming back.
Somehow I just like the
You
book
understand?
after.
It also mentioned that them that die, they're not be beheaded for the Lord, shall reign with the Lord.
Can.
Have it here.
But
In Mark chapter 9 verse 1, he said, and he said unto them, verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here, which shall not taste of death.
Which shall not what?
Taste of
they
death.
would not taste that sting, man. They would not taste that, but they will see the glory.
Till they have seen the kingdom of the heavenly Father come with power.
Come with what?
Power.
Come with what?
Power.
Come with power. Man. When you was shy walk, was the kingdom come there with power? It had a kingdom already ruling there. That was what? Rome.
And if I could say, that show how he talk about regeneration, he talk about them who will come back in the end,
Yeah.
they would not die. It's them he was talking to.
And I faithful servants because we don't know who we was back then.
can never say who we
yeah,
were.
that's right. We don't know who. But that's the hardest word. We don't know. We was somebody good on his good side then, you know?
Yeah.
But that's all the comfort we could take from it now. But you know, the most I still had mercy and peace of now. But
That's the reason why the Lord give it this knowledge. The Lord is going to give it at the soul. You understand? That's why you see, and it's such a glory to know this because you just see for yourself, like when you're trying to edify and trying to show somebody and they can't get at all.
And you see it clear.
And you see it clear, like, wait, this man really can't get this. It's really have glory that you have it. That the Lord really choose you want to get this knowledge.
to get this knowledge, to get this jewels, to get this precious gold and silver.
The Lord said, give me that in Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 22 or Psalm 22. Give me Proverbs 22 first.
Everlasting water, boy. I will thirst no more.
Thirst no more, right?
you're saying, and he said, you are chosen. You have to keep this, put it in the pocket. You have to go
Yeah.
out, like here,
That's it.
and say that, cry it out. You can't keep that.
Yeah.
It's like the people with talent.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
wants talent. And just put it away and go back to it.
And they say cry. Why is it I say cry aloud, spend not, lift up my voice like a trumpet. Are you going to do that from home? No, you can't. Nor could they do that from a building. Then you always like when in marketplaces, right? And whip.
Yeah,
You
you
figure
need
whip
the
what-
temple.
What if you went on?
When the temple and
You
meet them.
say you always say I was a man, the son of man had no rest.
And he was always walking and teaching.
Yeah.
Walking and teaching.
So was they didn't tell the mentor of go to a city or something. That's roughly paraphrase. You understand?
They also said to go in and attend the day and the Gentiles. Others go and teach the children.
And whatsoever house of city you enter into.
Then,
You understand?
then it's Paul and Peter and so walk to Asia Minor.
Yeah.
If you look at the map,
To teach you this cut, teach you this cut, right?
look at the map, it might be like this on the map, right?
Yeah.
Far away from one another.
No, the,
But I talking about months of walking.
Yeah, I don't know.
no,
I don't know one day.
the videos all that we do, we can record it's very good, you know. We have YouTube, we have audience, and the word getting out there. But the most important part of the ministry is on the streets, because this is where the Spirit works.
Place our joy in waters.
That is the orders. Go on the highways and the
Go on
byways.
and the byways, because when you're home in the comfort of your own home in the comfort zone, but out there now, this is where you're risking your life. Because anything can happen out there.
And this basically where they go and see you. This is where everybody gonna bear witness of a prophet.
Can.
So how men can bear witness? How men can bear witness of a prophet if you know?
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Why does not a prophet? You have to be outside.
It's not an issue.
Yeah, you should say they be telling you something to come. But if you home, why you gonna bear witness of that?
Why
Why you gonna
go-
bear why? And that's an important thing to bear a witness.
Or you can say a prophet was among you.
Yeah, why is that? Yeah,
If he was never among you.
And the thing is too, like he's saying too, the prophets and the disciples and back then, they still walk for months, spread across, and they're trying to spread the word with it. But the way how it's set up now, because we also have the internet and the apostles and brothers all over the world, not to say that we have to go and walk for months. Spread across the world and now the word is shared across the world.
See,
without
that's the
having
thing. That's the thing. Oh, if all the word spread, it was because of men were taking our rest. It was because of men putting in the work.
the apostles, if the apostles was
That's
at
right.
home doing nothing, you know what happened?
Yeah.
Someone that never would know.
Yeah, nobody will not be there.
My brothers wake up from YouTube. Okay, so what if you didn't wake up from YouTube? That is just you. You didn't wake up from YouTube, but the man who wasn't wake up, where he get his teachings from? Where he wake up from? He wake up from YouTube.
Correct.
And that's so
Understand?
powerful, because even though without YouTube, the apostles and them was preaching in the 90s and in the 80s, but without YouTube.
Without YouTube, yeah.
And they was waking up then.
And it was spread.
You understand? And they was spreading.
When men used to come visit America, they used to come some of the apostles and hear the teachers.
That will back up. He
Yeah,
used to stay in
but they
America.
used to stay in
And then when
America.
they come down here.
You understand? So,
That's exactly what
I see, and that's the thing, that all go back to what I say, people really understand how the Lord is working. That is why when people say the Lord is working in a mysterious way, yeah.
his ways.
His ways are not, even remember when you're selling, remember when Esdras, when the angel was talking to Esdras, he tell Esdras, hey, you said anybody tell me on earth, brother. You understand?
I just get rid of blast.
Yeah, Esdras, yeah.
Yeah,
Esdras, my friend, Esdras said, so why you doesn't bring back everybody and judge the place one time? Because he wanted everything to be done.
Oh my goodness.
Just like a pregnant woman, you gotta go through the time. You
yeah.
understand?
And
Yeah.
Now, what's the analogy? The angel
Yeah.
about rain and smoke and
Yeah.
understand? Even though the fire done gone, we still in the smoke.
Yeah.
And the fire was slavery, like hardcore slavery, was lynching and thing, but we still in the smoke.
Can.
Understand? But just how the smoke will pass.
Soon.
Soon.
With more fire.
Don't bring any problems with man.
Proverbs 23 verse 23. Right? Proverbs 23 verse 23. It say, buy the truth and sell it not.
Say what?
Buy the truth and sell it not.
Let us going back. Let us going back to what? Let us going back to what we were saying. How important it is for this word. How important it is. Understand? We are going back to the Timothy and bring out First Timothy 4. Where it says to even save them that hear. To even save them that hear. You understand? What?
And that's the reason why they
So,
have to hear.
Yeah, the reason why that
And they
is.
hear, because the elect, when they hear the word, the scripture say what? A voice will be behind and they say, this is the way, walk in it.
Can.
Understand?
Say, buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
By the truth, we said it not even what?
Also wisdom and instruction and
Even wisdom and
understanding.
what?
And instruction.
And instruction, right? How important it is to follow what orders.
Can.
You understand? Not to be disorderly. And the way you feel it is, even with the Albashim Yosha, is going to have order. That's what the Lord talk about. How the Lord mentioned, a right hand as a right hand, a right hand at his right hand, and a right hand at his right hand coming down. It have order. It have order. You understand? And it's instruction, for instruction from what? From the word. What to do, what
You
to
read
do.
this one already?
Which one? Nah, I need to.
Alright.
You need to do one and two. First Timothy. Nah, I go ahead.
Say, you say something, right? About
No, go
instruction?
ahead. No, you
Alright. This 2 Timothy. Sorry, 2 Timothy 2. I'll start from 1. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's hold on.
Thanks. God bless.
Right.
Yeah. 2 Timothy 2, I'll start from 1. It said, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua Mashiach." Right? "And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, they say the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also."
You shall be able to do what?
To teach others
Come
also.
on. Come on. It's an important thing to preach His word outside everybody. Important thing. People might watch, people might pass until they truly foolishness of preaching one.
Save them that one.
Believe.
I believe. And what the scripture also said that we are made this come at this earth.
Yeah.
Of scoring
Yeah.
of this earth. And not people that score. What kind of thing?
I know it's the next side of it. You know it's the next side of it. To save you all and save you. You know the next side of it. No, any terror of the Lord.
Can.
We persuade men.
Can.
The terror of the Lord. Why would the scripture say that? Why would when they go to Ecclesiasticus, it would say, our Lord is what? A terrible Lord. Why would it say that?
I can't say, God wouldn't kill little children.
Yeah. What do you feel? What do you feel? Come on. It have a balance to everything. I say people don't understand. People don't understand how it is with the Lord. Wait, people don't even understand what it is written here. That is why the Lord said about teachers. Meant to teach. Meant to tell them what it is. You understand? That is why even the Lord back then, that time with the tribes, 12 was together. That is why the Lord set up what? The Levites. To do particular thing to get them the what? The priesthood.
Can.
You understand? That the rest of the tribe had also come to them to sacrifices, whatever it is they had to do, whatever and so forth. You know? Come on. People ain't going to grasp certain things. I say, Lord, we ourselves, I say, our thoughts are not the Lord's thoughts. We can just give it from what the scripture say. You understand?
And you just have to do what the scripture said to do. It's really easy, you know?
That's right.
Everything that's easy.
It's easy for men. It's easy for men who in them to be righteous.
Yeah, it's easy for men that want to be righteous, or easy for people that want to be. But for people that don't want to listen, people that don't want to hearken, that hard. You could go and tell somebody in this day, in this society, right? No, you're telling them they do eat crab. On Facebook, if they're watching crab shows with lobster getting fried, with crab getting deep fried, so they want to eat that because everybody eating it.
Can.
To them, the content that hard. You shouldn't understand that, boy. That's hard for them because they can't give up no good ways.
Or you see an Instagram model and she accustomed getting 10,000 likes a day, and you tell she, modeling by definition is of being a whore. You'll show she that and she'll still go on model. Why?
Nah.
Because they're caught up in their own desires.
And but it's so but that just show you how this place is corrupt. But that just show you that people who want to understand this place of confusion more than what they might try to understand the Lord and what does the Lord say. That is why the fight for this society more than the Lord. That is why the fight to stay here, fight to do everything here, try to uplift this place. That is why even the churches just pray to God, let the place remain good.
God.
When they're supposed to know the Bible back to front, that they know the Lord coming to cleanse this place.
Can.
What about prosperity, and it's about sowing a seed, and it's all about, being good, being a good citizen, being to make it. That's everything. Just go back to making it here.
Right.
And the scripture plainly say that the Most High is not of this world now, but the pleasures of this life then is not of the Heavenly Father. So what are already teaching?
This place could ever be anything of the Lord, like good for the Lord. Just imagine you have to wear a face mask whole day. To go and buy something and they wear a face mask. You go in the bank to get your own money and they wear a face mask. You didn't wear it one, you can kick out, you get charged, you get fined.
I know.
This supposed to be what? The kingdom?
I know the funny thing is the same people who making them rules, when you see them, they're not shocked. But easy. But easy.
Yeah.
They do it. Yeah, it's a whole crowd around them. It's a whole crowd around them.
I say watch out beer and girl when they win and the real thing and Rowley and all of them things.
On the
I say,
truck,
but
yeah.
they didn't have no COVID there. But let 5 people go there on the street
And do something like that. Jail. Fine.
I was telling our brother,
I switch our hands.
I said COVID just work on people all the time. I know people wanted to rally, so it say, okay, I'll give them today. You understand? I'll give them today. Nobody will get sick today.
Yeah.
All the rally now. You understand? I tell you, this place going by. You understand?
Yeah, that's a special hand, but I really think about the whole COVID thing. When I always see this movie, Now You See Me,
Yeah,
the magic show.
Yeah.
But that's what Esau is. Esau system, everything is just a magic show, a delusion, boy.
Can.
So Esau showing the mass and the thing, but in reality, it's not really about the mass. It's about programming you. Yeah, so the mass is just the tool that you're using, you understand? But it's not really about the mass now, boy.
Like, and
Yeah,
that's
see the switch of hands.
that is a good point. Because
Yeah.
because people get so accustomed, they know that they're after mass, right? And they know that the weather is because why? COVID, they say new norm. So when the chip come and it's not comfortable for it. And let's say something like that to her, as I say. Right? I'm gonna show you how it's really a dream America sell. And them illusions, that wine. You understand? People in Trinidad don't pay, they pay tax. We know start paying tax. Right? Now we tax small.
No, I land tax.
Yeah, we tax small, right? There are other tax too, but what I mean, compared to America, what
Yeah.
people, this is how people get sell a dream
Yeah.
for what America, right?
America
It's
tax
that everybody think that America is such a nice place, that they could go and live freely. The land of the free and the brave. You understand? People from Trinidad that get sell a dream, because I hear plenty of them Elam and them down here about. Send them fly out because the government want to implement tax. Where you feel when you go to America, you're not going to pay tax, you just pay pavement tax. And the pavement is not even yours. And you just pay pavement tax.
They tax everything else.
They're paying one little tax. They're not even getting tax from the pay now. We pay tax food, wherever it is. Like when they go to buy food, they will pay wherever it is. But the tax from the pay is like minor thing. But Americans, there is certain people that work 3 and 4 jobs. It's because the tax and things so high. They have to do that. But they're thinking it's such a nice thing. That's why even plenty of trend that's going to cause it. They're catching their ass. The suffering on the streets. It's because they get sell that, as your brother said, that illusion. You understand?
Come to America. Come here, the land of the home and the brave,
Brave,
the
yeah.
land of the free.
Free and the brave.
The big apple, come take a bite.
Yeah, come take a
and
bite.
take the American dream.
Next thing you know,
What they're really doing this are actually building up America.
Yeah, they believe it because
That's what they're doing there.
Babylon, America is one of Babylon the great in the Bible.
next thing you know, you're in a green suit fighting war. Because that's the only way you can survive.
Come, you want to be free.
Yeah.
And all this America is one thing you could freely
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. But you know you can't say anything because the truth is, in our case, you're inside jail. You can't say anything.
Yeah, nothing like free. Nothing like freedom.
Nothing afraid, they are not in the hole.
Was when I was watching this thing on Twitter just the other day, and I seen people actually supporting, if you see how much people, millions of people putting up this Twitter thing, protect the LGBT children. Like children, I don't know, like 3 years old and 4 years old. Do not give them genders. I say, look at that. But this is it. This is the reality that we're living in.
Babylon, right? Babylon,
This is it. So and then some of the comments, boy, there some people really buck up against it.
Yeah, yeah, that
But the
really
majority of the people, whoo,
Hey, act.
hey.
I'm going to tell you something.
That
And you
is
know,
why the other people-
plenty of people don't accept it. But they would just say,
God say the judge.
or say they do that because they just don't want people to look at them bad or they want a little fame now, you know? Act. And that way you're saying it. They even supposed, a man who doubting which one mystery Babylon is, he ain't even supposed to doubt that no more. He ain't supposed to doubt that no more.
You know, like purity in this book.
That man who think that the Vatican or Syria is mystery Babylon. No, mystery Babylon is America. Straight as it is.
And it's not Michelle again.
And I'm mystery no more. If you had doubts, you understand? If you had doubts and you're doubting, hey, where this place is, there are no doubts no more. Who do we know wickedness on these people, right?
There's some men still on the street.
Are they going to mean? But that is scripture say it's for a king to search out the mysteries. To search out that matter, to search out that.
So if we can wake up in the morning and go and see it and actually see the wickedness what's going on and be like, yeah boy, this is it boy, this we really reach where we going. Then something wrong, something really wrong if you're just comfortable with them things.
Real wrong.
One of the comments anything was already stand out to me is a man, a kind of fattish man say boy, he's not with that. and he will never support that. The man say, you see maturity, there are plenty things that you say around that word now. You say maturity is the ability to oversee consequences for your actions. You know. And I said like, yeah boy, you know that really making sense. Yeah. Think about it, maturity is the ability to oversee the consequences of your actions. And children don't have that maturity to oversee, alright, they give up, mommy I want to be a girl.
Yeah.
Telling you and then changing the name to the girl and telling you it's old enough to do the surgery. So they just putting it in your head that you're a girl. And you know, it's like
I know, but some of them now when they get old, if they was to get old enough, they will start to regret the consequence because they will be feeling the fact.
like another one of them that did regret the consequences.
you see?
That one of them that did I remember reading an article with one. They do the change and regret it.
Because it's a child. You had to guide them, they can't guide themselves.
At the same time, the man say,
that come back with the
children,
piece
you
bring
have
up.
to guide the children. You can't, a child, you just can't live. Alright, so if it's like that, when they make a child, when they reach 4 or 5, just put them out on the street for them to live by themselves then.
Yeah, but the thing is, you should guide them, and you guide them
In the right way, yeah.
Yeah.
because they would actually guide them in the wrong.
Yeah,
Telling them that
that's
they are
true.
not.
But you're not allowing them to do it, that was by guiding them for
Yeah.
so.
So a man who in his own, in his intelligent mind had to circle to you to tell me that no gender you, no label you as no gender. But that's offensive to me. But if it was the other way around, it's offensive to all here. So all not offensive to me. So
only all the feelings matter.
Yeah.
But again,
so I should,
it doesn't show you too that heavily that East had a big play to play in that as well.
yeah.
There is scriptures about children being the oppressors. You understand? And I'll show you too that he's not a big play because he's not making it in a way that they can't correct a child. They can't hit a child. And the scripture says to spare the word. Spare the rod. Even when they go to the Ecclesiasticus, they talk about if you love your son, you'll have to know him.
9:30.
Yeah, beat him. You understand? So at the end of the day, he's not making it in a way that you can't do that. You hit a child, you're going to be child for what? Child abuse.
You must talk to them.
You have to talk to them. Talking is the way, you know. So your child hits your back, do it in. You understand? It's group, a 3-piece combo. You understand? I be watching these mothers and them and yeah, and again the system too, because they make it in a way that the mother will be able to keep a child, and sometimes a mother cannot grow a child.
Can't discipline the child.
Cannot discipline the child. You understand?
If they do discipline them, it wouldn't be on just levels because she vexed about something.
That is why when a child get murdered, he killing people, you know. He a murderer. But when he get murdered, they see the mother run up to them. Oh God, my son, they didn't nobody nothing because they could not grow a child. They could not correct a child. They could not teach the child at the level that the child wanted to be. You understand? And people that uplift that. People that uplift that. They just show this place go on. This can never be with us. And will never be with us.
How you going to say that righteousness in this place? Like madness. And I think it's Ecclesiastes say in the place under the sun and the place of judgment.
Yeah.
Wickedness was there.
Yeah,
It's
Ecclesiastes.
still in the place of judgment because wickedness is still here. You understand? And for this certain high dignity vengeance.
High dignity.
And high dignity. So we still under captivity, we still here then. So you could never have nothing righteous here.
And it's not going to change. It's not going on eventually in the future. Things will start to work out, everybody will start to come together. And none of that. That's not in the scriptures. The Lord say He's coming to destroy this place. You understand? How Apocalypse say? Everything they build shall fall.
Even you outside say that, you outside say not a stone will be left until then. Everything. And I will come and up in the car there and listen to them brother's video. And they say everything, and that which makes sense. You know, everything that is seen here, the lampposts, the streets, everything. It don't have this madness in this enemy kingdom. Because why? Our kingdom will be suited for our body now. So in order to have a kingdom to suited for a spiritual body, it will have no pavement and
No more KFC and Subway.
No. But as I said, you know, that is the reality we're coming into the last days here, the final hour, the final minutes. You know, the final minutes because everything then set in play. You know, and even the elites just move on time. You know, because it wasn't a coincidence that they bring on this COVID thing 2020. They could have bring it out 2015, but it wasn't the time yet. You know,
they know the agenda that they're
exactly.
working with and the timings they're working with.
When they watch these face expressions of these devils, the Rothschilds and especially Donald Trump and things, them want to be the men to bring in the new world order. They don't want to say, alright, I will lead the new world order for my son. No, them is the men, the proudest men on the face of the earth, them want to bring in the new world order. So that why we know, hey boy, yeah boy, it's in motion.
They want to receive the first fruits of it.
Yeah, they want to be the ones to say, alright, the new founding fathers of the new world order, you know, the one that label and proud.
The wicked prolong his life, right?
Yeah.
You see, the funny thing is, they will be the first fruits, you know, but not in the way they expect. Not in the way they expect.
What's a long Rothschilds living?
Yeah.
You know, children Rothschild kill to get back that stem cells and genotype to just keep your body in idea. People don't realize that. You understand? But and that was I say when people tell me they woke, I woke them to know what we want to come into society. There's laugh.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, yeah. That when he saw me the movies about the zombies, there's all the jakes he talking about, all the two-thirds. Them zombies is all brainless, dead. All they could do is just run fast and hit each other and fight and whatever shit. That's all they could do. Or they're brainless.
Yeah. Brains.
Yeah,
They're really brainless for children. Yeah, we coming into the Australia, the mark of the beast and the mandatory vaccinations and things. And everybody just
Calm.
And I seen a split with the chip too. I seen people talking about, hey, well, the chip coming and I gotta take it. And then I hear people bowling, nah, kill me, I'm a son, kill me, I'm a daughter. And so I ain't paying that. And that point, I tell me that straight. I play guitar and I thought that with somebody from the world, and man tell me, he just drop up the soul. He said, but you ain't see the chipper. I don't know long time. I say, yeah, I say, so what going? Yeah, I say, go and take it off. Hey man, kill me, I'm a daughter. He say, I one thing, he say, I leave and just walk. He say, anytime this walk bring, you're a farmer now. He say, anytime this walk bring this, he say,
anytime.
I go on.
That means the first set of people together.
Yeah.
It doesn't show that people know. Because he say that. He say, when they bring it first, we go and get it first.
They go and get it first. All the police, all the army, all the... them go and get it
Everybody in defense. Everybody serving Babylon.
Yeah.
They had asked in one of them press conferences in Malaysia Healthcare a week or two something. When I had rumors about the vaccination, I think, and they asked the Minister of Health about it. He said yes. He said eventually when it come, first time people get it will be army, police, and the elderly.
That was the script,
and the doctors.
Yeah. But that script is so big, beyond man. If you're free from if you want it,
He said already.
you're still going to get it by yourself.
He said we won't get enough for everybody.
But the first group,
going to
the first fruits.
yeah.
But that's what he said, that's true. That's what he said, that's true. Because you know what? Before you make it real mandatory, like you have to break down how something and yep, you're going to pay it like normal first.
Yeah.
And then realize, but when people want to start to suffer that they can't go to bank, they can come willingly. And the ones who don't come willingly, that is the ones who get attacked after.
That is the ones who get killed and
Yeah.
so forth. There was the video I posted, I had to put up with the fella from South Africa.
Yeah, see that one.
Where you take it, where they implant the chip in them.
Yeah.
They put the
You
chip
can
in
see
them.
that?
Not by choice.
Not by choice.
They put the chip in them,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they give them tablets and you end up getting these tablets, you say, and you get weak. Get sleepy or something like that, right? Something to do like that.
Something
But you
I
could not.
think it was about he and three of them in a room, I think,
Yeah.
and they inject him or something like that. I don't
They
remember
check him with
exactly.
something, man. Like you get tired and thing and they stick him with the chip. Understand?
Could Esau do that? Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
But now we'll go back to what the scripture said, the elect protected now.
You see, he asked doctors all over where he say, I think we didn't say a doctor from India. The doctor from India, you get you it and tell him chip it.
And still he's searching for somebody to take it out
To take
because
it out.
up to this day he say he still have it in him.
I can't say it. If you don't put it on, yes, you can do that because slaves didn't ask for bondage.
Yeah.
But guess what? They put it on you.
Or for the branding that was
And they
gained.
found it, yeah. You didn't ask for that, but they put it on you.
Hey, when it become mandatory,
When it come, they put it on you.
them don't care.
Like law, yeah.
Like law.
You have to follow the law.
They will put it
Hey,
on
law, you're not going to ask you, hey, good day. Good day, yo.
Put this on you.
Can you please put this chip on you? Nah, you can put that. Okay, thank you.
No.
No, we feel. Is he so?
I put it in.
Is he so? when the law become mandatory, you really feel you have any say in that?
No.
Right now you have no say. So you really feel you're going to get any say when they make it
because
mandatory?
what the law they bring out in the United States, a law they passed in 1905. They say if you refuse vaccination,
I was reading that.
that was
I was reading that.
So who's saying that in law Trinidad and Tobago, some law from quite back then, they go pull it out. They go say, look.
Or you-
I look,
Which also show that's a long time.
look, I say that. Let's show you how much laws they have and people don't know. That I tell them, because you know this hunt. I say, you know, if you hold a mongoose, you're in prison for 6 years. I say, nah, that's what I say, look at me, look.
Outside hunting season.
No?
On the whole?
You cannot hold a mongoose on the whole. You cannot touch that. There is a animal with a kill snake.
And other thing, yeah. So
You cannot touch that. You cannot kill that. So in Trinidadian law is that if you hold a mongoose, kill it, you in prison for 6 years. They have no fine. They're in prison. But people don't kill them because people know the purpose of it.
Yeah.
But it's just to show you that it allows that people even know about. How many people know about the section it's 24?
Section 24, Act 12.
How many people know about that? About implementing the chip. Plenty people don't even know in Trinidad that and when you see doing a big interview, like I was saying, I say all they really don't I say watch me, a man can see that from a whole year ago that he was not going to that. The man come on TV and legit tell all hey, we're going into a cashless society.
No paper. Just to hear stuff. No paper.
No paper.
Yeah, electronic, what you said? Electronic ID or something
electronic
like that?
electronic ID.
Yeah, electronic digital ID.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
and everybody so, right? But ask one person who vote,
You don't understand what I mean?
what would that mean? I don't know. I don't like PNM.
It just sound good.
I don't like
It just
PNM.
we're going into alright, we're going into the place getting technologicalized, you know.
Yeah.
And we have to follow it. That is what I will tell you.
You gotta modernize things.
Because as again, the blind shall lead the blind and both shall fall into a ditch.
Okay.
You understand? And that's just where it is. And you know,
Yeah.
Oh, right.
alright, we cannot
Yeah. This is the Timothy, was not the first Timothy 4, but started from 11.
yeah.
These things command and teach, right? Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in the word, conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with laying on the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
How they say that, and them not hear thee. And how he said, when he said by taking heed, because this is the only way you can understand the time and that we live in.
Yeah.
Let's do the scripture, let's do the prophecy. I want to know that, hey, this is the last year, it's no cycle again. You know, this is the last year,
This is the last, no cycle.
Yeah, this is it.
That's why the Lord mentioned it. That's why the Lord mentioned it straight for you. So shall the days of Noah come again, but straight, he tell us straight, so he coming back. Coming, there are destruction coming. The end of the world coming.
Okay.
You understand?
But he's want to bring Iraq, you know, Revelation 12 said, he's want to bring Iraq to the majority of people at the face, but then they go no.
But you know why? Because he had but a what? A
short
short time. Like just the other day, boy, just saying, just the other day, somebody come on board, boy. Somebody come on board. Not my video, but like a random come on board, I was with them. Random come on board, and somebody tell them straight, say all they believe that the earth is 1 million years. Say the earth not even reach that. Or they really feel if the earth is 1 million years, it would have still be here. Knowing the things that the society doing, all the smoke contaminating, killing of the forest.
Yeah,
Or they really feel it would still be here.
In a short time.
Earth and so on. And he draw point to them, he said there's 6,000 years ago, add a little 1,000 more to that, and that way it is. They say 12,000 years over the earth is 12,000 over it is. That way it is. Took on 1 million years. So they really feel Esau in control for 1,000 years and we would have still be here.
No.
With the things they're doing, come on, it's common sense. common sense. Then they will tell you, so wait, so how it had also take them amount of years to get in knowledge, to get to no idiot. It only take them how much years to build a phone.
When you was young, you started the brick games. Look at the kind of games you have now on your phone.
And that is what? That is only what? 10,
10 years, yeah.
20 years?
A short time, space
A
of
short
time.
period of time? So we mean that when you go back to this to the beginning of time, what they was already using, right? They already had clothes and so forth already since the beginning of time. So we're talking about that a million years. Come on. But I just also showing you that they're from the Caucasus Mountain, because if it's one thing they show you in that million years, is that there's cavemen and they're up in the rocks.
Even look at that. Look at the state them was into the state they now.
Yeah.
Them in a high level compared into technologically wise and all.
In a short period of time. You understand? Have something here before you.
They didn't even know how to bathe properly. What show them is now.
And who are also teach them how to bathe also? Jakes.
God.
It says 2 Ezra chapter 9, that's from verse 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently yourself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Now I want to jump down to verse 5. It says, from verse 4. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning, and an end, and the end is manifest. It says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And what we see right now is the ending of how we seen it by effects and signs.
Effects and signs.
Right? So we're seeing it. You understand? So, hey, we close over that. But first and foremost, when I give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakapadash. You see, the apostles and elders are great, most of well. And salutations, Saudi, I came out to push you on to try and say day in and day out. You know, considering season, we say, Shalom.
Shalom.
Again, just a quick thing that we're not sure what is going to happen with the coming week because of so-called COVID situation that's going on in the island here. We don't know if we might have a lockdown again. We might not be able to come across on the streets.
Yeah, but I think I hear it's supposed to have a lockdown again.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah,
But we don't know to what extent.
Yeah, but they're saying it's a mini lockdown.
I mean, so they might just lock down certain things among the people might be on the streets.
Sort of like that first.
Yeah, that's
And it get worse about thing here. So, just a warning that everything says,
you can check our pages.
Let's check our camp pages. We do videos on them camp pages. So that, again, give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakapadash. Again, we see the apostles and elders of great ones around the world, our teachers, our apostles in the truth. We say salutations, sorry, I can't say push on truth and say din and day out. No consequences on our season, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
So holy faith, hold firm. Hey, we see no here. Shalom.
Shalom.